Hi Pisces, this is Meg with Padmes. I'm doing your Tarotscopes for October 2020. So anybody with Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus in Pisces, this reading can have messages for you. So just take what resonates, leave the rest behind. The cards are not gender specific, even though we're talking about masculine and feminine energy. And I'm talking to our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And I have pre-shuffled all the cards, but I just like to shuffle them again once I'm sitting here. Brings in all the energy of who I'm talking to and who is going to happen upon these readings in their divine time. Okay, Pisces, let's see what's going on. For you in October 2020, what is your energy? Okay, Pisces. The first thing that I'm noticing and seeing is the big picture. The big picture is the Six of Cups. And what this is telling me right now is that there is some kind of past relationship. This can be a soulmate relationship, can be a reminiscing type of relationship. And this just popped up. So it has to do with communication, like a long communication, long time coming, or a long time of past relationship. Something that you've known for a long time, something that's been going on for a long time. This can also very much mean past lives. You've known this person for many, many past lives. And I'm saying that because it's not necessarily a relationship spread, but it can be, of course. This also can be about the situation, that this is a situation that is a pattern that keeps coming in your life, but also a pattern that could have been coming over and over in relationships and in lives, past lives. So you're bringing it forward into this one again. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling, Pisces. And so what I really want to ask before I even look at the rest of the cards is, what is it that your soul lesson is with this pattern? What is it that what is your soul lesson here? And the soul lesson has to do with dismantling something. Your higher self is talking about decharging from something, decharging. So this forgiveness, but I like to say decharging. But this is also unplugging from something, dismantling. And your angels and guides are talking about a new offer. A new offer, I want to say, of commitment and love. But it also can be a new offer of commitment and love to something that you truly want to be doing. It could be a situation that you want to be involved in. Right now, I am noticing this Page of Cups. I'm noticing the hat at the third eye. And I feel like this offer has to do with some kind of connection, psychic connection. There's joy involved in this, and there's some kind of psychic connection. So this could be a situation that opens that part of you up, your pineal chakra. This also could be a situation or a relationship where you're literally like telepathic, or you're feeling each other's energy, or you're getting a lot of psychic information from each other pretty easily. So that's what your angels and guides are saying about this situation or person. But the purpose of this pattern that's moving with you through lifetimes has to do with being able to dismantle from something and focus your energy, not be scattered with your energy, or not be giving your energy to all different sources. It's like dismantling something so that you can focus. Okay, your advice is even talking about bringing this all together. I want to even say for yourself. bringing this all together for yourself, because this is you being grounded, solid, stable, secure. This also is the married queen. And what that also means, though, is that she is grounded. She is safe. She has a lot of self-esteem. And she has self-esteem, I will say this, because she's surrounded by support. That doesn't mean that she's always been surrounded by support, but somehow she gains self-esteem because she's surrounded by support. I want to say it like this too. She can be born with it. She can be born with the self-esteem. But the reason she has it is because it's reflected back to her. So it's kind of like the whole idea of daddy issues. If you have a loving, wonderful, kind father figure in your life, you're not going to have the daddy issues that someone else has, that come from the opposite, not having a loving, supportive father figure in your life to a certain extent. So it's reflected back to her somehow. But this is your advice. So your advice is talking about exuding that. It's talking about letting that come from you so that someone else can match it. That also means your advice is talking about not being taken advantage of, not kind of being willy-nilly with somebody, having some boundaries. And they're peaceful boundaries. It doesn't feel like you have to like really fight for your boundaries, but it is like, can I have one cookie or two cookies? You can only have one cookie. Can I please have another cookie? No, you get one today. That's it. Huh? So there's that. It's just about you saying what you mean, making your boundaries, sticking to them neutrally. It is what it is, that kind of thing. So that's your advice around this new thing that's coming toward you, this new experience, this new person, or this new situation. And this has a lot to do with unplugging from a situation formerly where you were giving all the cookies out, basically. Giving out all of the resources, and now you're not doing that. Happening now and into the near future is talking about a new commitment. It's talking about getting super clear with exactly what it is that you want, what it is that you're thinking, what your knowingness. It's also about this like new endeavor. It is a new, I'm also hearing for somebody, it's a business retreat of some kind, but this is, it could be new business, it could be new growth. And it is like divinely tapped in, I'm even hearing. So there's this thing, Pisces, too. The heart of the situation is talk about dismantling, but here, this is about doing things on your own and no longer collaborating, and this being a source of stress and anxiety and grief, upset. Stress and anxiety more so than grief, but stress and anxiety, doing things on your own, doing things for yourself. Why is that bringing so much stress? So when I ask about that, here we have the Chariot reversed, and that has to do with some bumps in the road, literally. If he's on a road trip, there are bumps in the road when he's reversed. So going through this journey, not collaborating, this could very well be too the very act of, or the very feeling of not having collaborated brings anxiety, and that has brought bumps in the road. I want to collaborate, I was unable to collaborate. So it's like challenges to marry this together, challenges to alchemize this initial thing together, and then happening now and into the near future, there's like a very big new way of doing things. This does look like it has to do with possibly letting something go. Here we have in the trajectory, the Two of Wands reversed. And This can be looking at a situation in two different ways, having to make a choice or not making a choice because you're procrastinating. But really what it looks like is something comes to an end and then something else takes over, something else you're putting your energy into. Release the idea that somebody's going to do this for you. You're going to have to initiate this. You're going to have to do it. And there's resistance to being perfect at this, knowing what you're doing. There's resistance to being an expert at this. And that's okay. I feel like more so there's resistance to the idea that you've been thinking about this for a long time. And there's guilt and shame around it. There's guilt and shame around this dismantling. So I want to ask your advice around the guilt and shame. And what I get, first of all, is that you've been offered this choice several times and you haven't taken it. But it being in your advice, it's literally saying, don't rush anything. Don't rush anything, Pisces. I want to know more about that. Right. Don't rush any big decisions. And here's the commitment. Your advice is talking about, to me, this is marriage commitment. It can be other types of commitment. I see this card a lot as connecting with your higher spirit and your higher soul and your higher self. So I see this as commitment to self and commitment to higher self, and channeling your higher self through your personality self. So this is with all three of these two. Here is, I want to be safe, solid, grounded. I want to exude that so other people can match that. I want to live in my authenticity. This is, don't make any swift decisions until you have enough information, until you know exactly what it is, what cup that you want to take. And then this is being true to yourself, connecting with your higher self, being true to yourself, being committed to yourself when it comes to change, when it comes to the dismantling of whatever this is. Past, present, future. In the past, it's like there's a feeling of almost even thinking that you've lost sight of what love is, or you've lost sight of what joy is in life. And now you're able to not have regrets about it. See it as learning stepping stones. And happening now, funny, not funny, but funny. It's like happening now. This is not your first rodeo. You've done this before. And here it is, justice reversed. This is, karmic influences happening. This is like the repeat of the karmic cycle. You've done this before, and now you have to do it again. So, and the dismantling comes up here, taking something apart. I want to ask what the best way to do this is so that you can clear this karma up. And it's talking about doing this in a way that is easy and effortless. That this sometimes can be strife or competition or arguments or fighting. Sometimes it's marketing. Marketing even can be like how you spin things, how you talk about things, how you talk something up. But it's reversed. It's like easily and effortlessly moving forward with communication, with any kind of endeavor, and basically not being dramatic about it. Not being dramatic about it. It doesn't have to be a fight. It can just be a decision. Oh, I've decided not to. Oh, I've decided not to get that or go there or do this. Just like what we were saying about the Queen of Pentacles with her cookies. It's just a neutral decision. It's also a practical decision. There's a lot of reasoning behind it. Okay, Pisces. Let me see. I want to look at I want to use a different deck and just ask a little bit more about the trajectory. What is going on the trajectory? And I also can ask the happening now and into the near future trajectory. And this is talking about some kind of a halt. So there's a separation and there's a halt. There's a stopping of something going forward. And what is that thing? What is that thing that's stopping going forward? And this is about being literally the stopping of being action oriented. It's like the stopping of something being prolonged. It's just like the big picture. It's like this thing that's been going on and on through past lives, and it's just long time, I want to say long time coming, but I want to say it's just been going on for a long time. And so the halting of something that has been needing a rest, okay, happening now and into the near future. This is about speaking your truth. So that's going to happen into the near future. This is about speaking your truth about something that has been hidden or internalized for some time. And we're looking at the Magpie Oracle. And here we have this angel, and we also have this little like winning cup. We have the cup. You're a winner, 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 chicken dinner. And this really is Gabriel. And Gabriel is about communication. So you'll totally win. When you speak your truth, I even want to say when you come out of the shadows, when you speak your truth, you're going to win. It looks like or it feels like everyone's going to win when you speak your truth. And you have angels surrounding you. Your guides and angels are like totally backing you in this long time pattern of figuring out how to dismantle things with ease and grace. I want to ask the fairies, the fairy oracle today, what is it that Pisces needs to know for your highest and your greatest good and present time? Healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. That is beautiful. I love it. And I want to pick another one as well. Here we go. And this is love life. The basis of your question involves your romantic life, which is now changing for the better. Interesting, Pisces. These little fairies know what they're talking about. Okay, Pisces, let me know if this resonated with you in the comments below, and I will see you for your mid-month. Looking forward to it. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your October. Bye, Pisces.